Okay, y'all. I know it's been a long time since I posted about my German Shepherd, so I just wanted to update everyone instead of just leaving everyone hanging. But the way it all started was that I have always wanted a German Shepherd. That was my dream dog, okay? Since I was really small, we had a neighbor who had a German Shepherd, and for some reason, I just fell in love, and I just always wanted a German Shepherd. So we got a phone call from a friend who said, hey, I know somebody who wants to find a home for their German Shepherd puppy. So we said, cool, okay, so we went and we visited the dog, and at first I was kind of like, but the more I looked at her, the more I was like, oh, I want her. So they gave us to her, but we said, okay, let's just do a 2-week trial, okay, just in case, to cover ourselves. And she was a pretty big dog, okay. If you see the very first video of her, I named her Shiloh, and Shiloh was really pretty. Oh my gosh, people would just stop us. When the owner told me that people just stopped him to talk to him, I was like, oh, okay. But it was so true. Just walking her in the neighborhood, people were like, oh, she's so pretty. But anyway, by the time, well, we got her, okay, and she's a puppy. And of course, being a big dog, it's a little deceiving, and you forget sometimes that she was just a puppy. But anyway, we had the hardest time because of the previous training that she had. They had her outdoors, and she went to the bathroom when she wanted. She was in the dirt all the time, and just lived a really independent life. So, well, it was a different structure when she came to our home, and we all, the family started to really like her and played with her, ran with her, and everything. But OMG, was she strong? Oh my gosh, she was so strong. When she would pull, oh my gosh, okay, it was just too much for us. I fell twice. Once I fell in the driveway, and she trampled all around because what happened was the neighbor's garage door went up and she got spooked. And so anyway, I fell, okay, and I had a hard time getting up, okay. If you know how old I am, you'll understand why I had a hard time getting up. That was one time. And just drinking some coffee here. The second time was we were taking her for a walk back here, and I think I was loosening the leash a little bit, just to do something. I forget. Oh, because I wanted to let her go a little bit, so she could have some room to go to the bathroom. Oh, she took off like a jackrabbit, okay? And when she took off like a jackrabbit, I fell, boom, right on my knees. Yeah, you know what? Couldn't do that anymore and take the chance. Because, I've already broken my arm before. That's a whole nother story and a whole nother video for another time. If you're interested, I'll let you know how I broke my arm and almost couldn't pull my hand up, okay? I couldn't wash my hair, I couldn't do anything. But anyway, back to Shiloh. So she was upstairs in my room because my husband wanted her to bond with me, since she was supposed to be my dog, my dream dog. And got her trained a little bit. She was doing better, but that constant running and pulling and just the strength that she had behind her, oh my goodness. So my husband's like, oh, his knees were hurting at that time, and he was the one doing the early walking. He didn't have to, but he chose to. He wanted to walk her early in the morning, but it was hard on him, and I was feeling bad because of his knees. And then my girls and everybody was like, oh, and then she likes to run down the stairs, and I just knew that one day I was going to go rolling down the stairs with her. And look, okay, can't do that. Just couldn't take the chance to do that. So long thinking, losing sleep over it, and feeling guilty that even though she was my dream dog, I was like, oh, I had a hard time. I really did. I cried and I cried and I cried. I said, okay, you know what? We're going to just have to give her back, because I just couldn't do that to my husband anymore. and I couldn't take that chance, you know, to get seriously injured in the long run. So that's what happened to Shiloh. We ended up having to give her back to the owners. They did find a good home for her, and fortunately, she's with people that we knew, so we can come and see her. And they, younger couple, obviously, they have her trained, they said. They said it took 3 months. See, I didn't have 3 months because I was afraid. At my age, oh my gosh, no, couldn't break a hip or anything like that, okay? Not me. So, I was happy at least that it was a friend that got her, you know, and they trained her, and they said she's wonderful, but they almost gave up on her too, though, because that's how tough she was, and they also contributed it to the previous training that she had. Had I got her like when she was 3 months, it would have been awesome because she would have been trained the way I wanted her to be trained and not as independent as she had been trained previously. But anyway, that's what happened with Shiloh, okay? So, I'm looking for now, I want another larger dog, but at this point in time, I need a support dog. So I'm looking for a smaller one. I started looking into the Dachshunds, and they're so cute. I mean, not all of them are cute, okay? I'm not gonna lie. But there's some cuties, oh my gosh. And they hug, and they curl up with you, and I just need the support, okay? Because between my severe depression and my anxiety and my ADHD, I just like, you know what? I need a support dog. Because in reality, having Shiloh got me out the house. It got me out the house. I mean, I'm always in my house. I never leave. I had no choice. And my therapist used to call it motivation out of obligation. So she got me out the house. And I started losing weight. I was like, yay, I'm losing weight too. I'm starting to chin down only in 2 weeks. Yeah, well, after she left, I put it all back on. So yeah, I need a little support puppy. Can't afford it right now. I'm trying. I'm working on it. But that's what happened with Shiloh. We miss her. I do miss her. And I cried. Like I said, I cried and I cried because I didn't want to give her up. I really didn't. She's my dream dog. I mean, like, long time waiting for my dream dog. And she was free. Couldn't beat that. But anyhow, I might post some other pictures of her just in memory of her. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.